Well. How could me, Coach Shelton Harrison, the biggest Cris Cyborg fan on YouTube, miss this? How could I have missed this? Where have I been? Oh, yeah, that's right. I've been working 16 hours a day, but the coach is on this one, okay? Stay tuned. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys, it looks like Cris Cyborg, she's actually promoting an event. Wow. Now, this is big. The reason why it's big, because it's a small promotion that she's doing on April the 7th, but it's a good thing, and I'm going to tell you why, because, Cris Cyborg is thinking about life after fighting, which, when the fight game is done for her, she still got to get paid. And I wonder if Cris Cyborg could actually build like a promotional company that rivals the UFC. I wonder, because I said this about Conor McGregor. I said the same thing. I said, you know what, Conor McGregor, he's a bit smarter than what people give him, because really and truly, all he got to do is pretty much get him a couple of fighters, do some fights. And if it's anything run by Conor McGregor, people are going to tune in. I wonder if Cris Cyborg got the same thing on her mind. I wonder. It's a good idea, though. Hell, I would pay. And it's not that expensive, I mean, if Cris Cyborg put together some kind of televised thing, I'd pay for it. Of course, the fights will be good. The fighters will be promoted well. You'll probably know about the fighter. You got Ray Ellaby, who's doing a hell of a job promoting Cris. So, you would definitely have to know that, oh, okay, this whole thing will be good. But yeah, you can see some of the fighters. You see, you actually see Melissa Gatto versus Kayleen Rottenberg. And then you see Nagalia Bruno versus Katlyn Caroline. So, yeah, seem like some good fights, I mean, I'll tune in, and she'll probably have it up on her website, Cyborg Nation. But this is good, Cris Cyborg, a promoter. I would have never thought that she'd actually want to be a promoter. I thought that she would just keep doing fitness classes and all that stuff. But Cyborg is making money. And also, too, she was on the Ellen DeGeneres show. She was on that just recently, so, Cris Cyborg is becoming a household name. And I told y'all that this was going to happen. I kept telling people that Cris Cyborg is going to become a household name. Now you got Cris Cyborg, the promoter. Wow, she's going to be wearing a promoter hat, man. This is good. Maybe even her and Amanda Nunes could work together. Because, Amanda Nunes, she's actually, doing some work for Invicta. She's in charge of talent relations, with the Brazilian fighters. And Amanda's actually doing a lot of translating to English. Amanda English ain't that great. But, it's a good thing, man. For all the Cyborg fans, this is great news, We can see probably a lot of up-and-coming fighters. Cris will probably give them fighters a chance to shine. Hey, I'm being promoted by Cris Cyborg. That'll, draw some attention to these fighters that's not known. Whoa, man. I wonder if Dana White happy about this. I wonder if he happy. I wonder if the UFC happy about this. They're not. They're never happy with Cris Cyborg. Whatever she does, they ain't happy. And they darn sure wouldn't want to do this. Could you imagine Cris Cyborg making this promotional company so big that it really rivals the UFC? And then instead of people signing with the UFC, they sign with Cris Cyborg. Man, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? That'll be every Cyborg hater worst nightmare. It would. You'll see some up-and-coming fighter. Man, she going to the UFC? Nope. She going to Cyborg Nation. Well, these guys will be standing outside of Cris Cyborg house with torches trying to burn her house down. You go ahead, Cris Cyborg. Change the game. Change the game and make that money. Put on some good fights, too. Put on some good fights. Don't, and I'm pretty sure Cris Cyborg ain't going to be discriminating against fighters and, calling people names. I'm sure she's not going to do that. Fighters will probably be happy being promoted by Cris Cyborg. Here, if I was a fighter, I'd let Cris promote me. I mean, I would. Cris seemed like a nice person. Seemed like she'll understand. And if it ever became big, I'm sure Cris Cyborg will probably give the fighters the money that they deserve if it ever became a big promotion. I'm excited about this. I'm going to tune in, okay? I'm going to tune in, okay? And it's on what, Prime Esportes? Okay, yeah, the coach is going to tune in. I'm going to figure out how to get this because I can find anything, okay? If I can find Antonina Shevchenko on Phoenix Championships, I can find a Cris Cyborg promotion. Guaranteed, the coach will be doing post-fight analysis videos on these two fights. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison, and I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube, and there is not a darn thing that anybody can do about it.